Hello everyone, hi! Welcome to the stream. I'm back and my voice is still a bit rough, but that's okay. I no longer feel sick. It's just like it's gonna take a bit, like a couple more days before it completely goes back to normal. It's still a bit on the lower end, more than usual, but yeah. Anyway, so today I was originally planning on maybe streaming Deltarune, but I figured since I'm coming back from the whole vid thing, I wanted to take it a chiller approach today. And sometime soon, I don't think next week, but sometime soon, bring back the Deltarune stream, so I can finally beat the crap out of that jester. And yep. So anyway, hello everyone, my name is Leo, for anyone who has never been here, whether you're here live or on archive land, you know, watching the bot after. And today we're playing Doki Doki. I'm hoping maybe finishing today, if not then just do like one more stream of this and then be done with side stories, because this is taking forever. I just realized this is part 10 of like my full playthrough of this game since I started like in 2021, so really need to wrap it up. So yeah, anyway, we are on part 2 where we last left off. We were this is Natsuki's backstory of like how she joined the club and her relationship with Monika, and this is part 2 of that story. I think it was called Respect. So, and I actually had to go back and watch the VOD of that stream because I forgot where I left off. And so last time I think they had not a fight, but a strong discussion because of Natsuki keeping her manga in the closet of the classroom. So yeah, and now we're after that when they're still like well, she's upset. Yeah, anyway, I'm gonna try my best to do the voices this time, but I cannot guarantee you any quality because, you know, my usual range is not available right now, so yeah. Anyway, let's begin. This sucks. Why is Monika such a jerk? She should be grateful that I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she can find any members. Whoa, rude. Uh-oh, okay, Sayori. Monika is usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. So what if I'm into manga? Why can't just one person accept that instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it. I think it's cute. Sorry. Oh, come on, that's condescending too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you. Natsuki sighs. I know. Thanks. It just really sucks. Do you want me to talk to Monika? I don't know. It's not like it's going to change her opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that. We can figure this out, please. I mean, I'm the vice president, or at least I think I am, and I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy, so I want to make that happen for you. I was wondering, what was the reason that you decided to join the Literature Club? Well, Natsuki hesitates. It's kind of dumb. Aw, don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone is welcome. I wasn't welcome. You were to me. So, just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monika. I promise. Natsuki sighs. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Well, that's true, actually. That usually happens. Yeah. Not that I care about what anyone else thinks. You say that. I think it's not so much about, like, caring. You know, like, oh, I value this opinion. It's more like because no one is willing to, like, try it or understand it or just accept that it's a thing that you like and maybe they don't understand it, but it's okay and they don't have to make fun of you for that. I think it's more about not feeling like the lack of a community, of not feeling accepted, more than really caring about, oh, the opinion of someone else. I think these problems usually have to do with that you are trying to find like a community you can hang out with and talk about this kind of stuff, and sometimes it's really hard to find. I used to have some communities where I could do that, but internet really makes things complicated nowadays sometimes. So I can feel that. I can understand that. She still doesn't have to be a jerk about it, but I can understand where she comes from. But you know, the signs for the Literature Club said that you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided it was at least worth a shot. But that was a lie, apparently. Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall. Oh, and I like writing too. Really? I can't do the high-pitched voice. How come you didn't say that to Monika? Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't just want to tell her something she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. And if she knew I was into writing, then she would just be like everyone else and try to push me away from the manga in favor of more mature thing. The two of them remain silent for a while. Sayori understands that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club room for today at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club, just like everyone else. It's part of the club vision for her to be welcome. You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what a club is for. So, I'm going to do everything I can to fix this. I promise. Alright. So what happened then? It's lunchtime the next day. The cafeteria and hallways are bursting with students rushing to meet with their friends and make the most out of their limited break time. Where could she be? Among them is Monika, who always eats lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monika decided to try to find her during lunch so that she could make amends. After searching for an extensive time, Monika finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Monika is afraid to get closer. Natsuki is with some friends whom Monika doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless to just interrupt them. Oh yeah, did you end up enjoying the blah blah blah? I can't read. Oh yeah, did you end up joining the Literature Club or what? Huh? Of course I joined. Why wouldn't I? Ha, I told you she would join. Come on, you know she only joined because you wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club. I told you I never even wanted to join the stupid club. Oh, sure. Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. True. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We're proud of you. Shut up, just let me do my thing. I'm just joking, you know we love you. Yeah, once the Literature Club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book. What, you're gonna buy her smutty fanfiction? Well, obviously, I want a signed copy. That was like years ago. You don't think I've grown out of it? You don't think I've grown out of it by now? I told you I was joking. Besides, it's a good reminder of how far you've come since then. I don't think there's... I hate these people. I know these people. And I hate them. Ooh, this is really hitting a bit close. Ooh, okay. I don't think, like, it's normal to be ashamed of things you wrote in the past. But even then, and you know, showing embarrassment means that you've grown as a person. That's true. But I don't think there's anything wrong with it and writing fanfiction and stuff. In fact, a lot of people that are older than me still write fanfiction, but whatever. Anyway, I hate these people. I hate these kind of people. Not to mention, you couldn't have done it without us. That gives us a pass to joke about it. Yeah, sure. They grew up so fast, it brings a tear to my eye. Natsuki suddenly glances in Monika's direction, prompting Monika to quickly turn away and distance herself. What the heck? That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them after the way I treated her. I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right. After school ends, Monika distractedly makes her way to the clubroom. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on the book as usual. Monika picks a desk and slumps into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Yuri, I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go exactly my way. Yuri looks up from her book. It's like the Literature Club is a place where you get to express yourself, unless it's in a way that I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. And I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. Sorry, I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just like a lot on my mind. No. Oh, now that I think about it, Yu's voice is gonna come like way easier for me right now. I enjoy listening. Really? Why? Yuri shrugs. It just makes me feel nice. Oh well, okay. I guess I'll just continue then. Yuri nods. Yeah, well, Natsuki has kind of a blunt attitude, you know? It made me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. Telling her to grow up and stuff like that. That the Literature Club would help her grow out of her manga. It just made me so mad. Like, just let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? And when I had that thought, it was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing. Just in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did that with you, Yuri. when you first joined the club. You did? Yeah, remember? Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of trying to dismiss it, but then Sayori jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't, because I just let Sayori handle it instead. And now I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt someone this time. Monika shakes her head. I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. Like, I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share her passion a little. I'm so angry that her friends were treating her like that. I'm going to get them back for it. Get them back? Yeah. I'll get them back by making sure that this is the literature club that Natsuki wants, not the one that they want. Suddenly, Sayori bursts through the door, making Monika and Yuri jump. With a rare, stern face, she marches over to Monika's desk and sits down next to her. I'm having an intervention. I can do that because I'm the vice president. Is this about Natsuki? Yes. Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Really? I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened, and probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her. Oh! Yay! I did it! Thanks for the intervention, Sayori. I'm glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again! So, how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. Sayori, do you know if Natsuki is coming to the club meeting today? I don't think she's... I see. Monika was afraid of that. Not because of her plan, but because she was facing the consequences of the damage that she's inadvertently caused. I think I've never pronounced that word out loud before. Like I've read it, I know what it is, but I just have never pronounced it. And with this feeling on my nose that I can't talk properly, it's like way harder. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. It's so easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. Yeah, but that's not enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you've hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. Okay, do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener. She's so cute. And she's so happy and so glad. Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide a smile. Well, I guess for today, it's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to step out for a bit. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Sayori picks up a manga that was resting on an adjacent desk. Oh, that? Natsuki probably just left it out by accident. But I thought she hasn't been coming to the club? Actually, Monika's been... Okay, Yuri, I'm sure it was just someone else who was using this classroom then, okay? Monika smiles at them both. Then, with a wave, she exits the classroom. She was trying out Natsuki's interests. I really shouldn't have let that out. If Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that would get really awkward. No, now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room. Interesting. What for? The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monika and Yuri are the first to arrive. I'm so worried. Do you think Sayori is going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How do you know? Well, she's Sayori. You know, you're right. Time slowly passes. Monika sits, then stands up to pace around, then sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. Then, the door finally opens. Sayori marches inside. Behind her, Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously looking around the room. We're here! Welcome back! Monika, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Sayori picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monika is struck with a nostalgic feeling. She would stand at the front of the clubroom, just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Oh, I like this music! Each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision that Monika had admittedly so vaguely advertised. Seeking trust, understanding, respect. What new lessons will the future hold for the Literature Club? Oh, that's making me emotional. Wait, hold up. That's not what I signed up for today. Oh, my heart. Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monika takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Oh, the music is not helping. Alright. Okay, everyone. The Literature Club is starting. We have an activity planned for today. Monika turns around to face the chalkboard. On it, she writes manga in big letters. Today, we're going to learn from an expert about a unique form of literature. Manga. Oh, come on! Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, so just... Monika shakes her head. Natsuki? This is the hardest part. After making it this far, it would be so easy to just smile and move on. But that's not enough. Not this time. I'm sorry. It was wrong of me not to take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it, and I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to respect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So, can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but I know you're only doing this because Sayori told you to. Wait, that's not true. Monika planned this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was witness to that as well. This is the Literature Club. The Literature Club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our own differences. It's my vision to let us freely express that. And it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. I think that you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. But it's really dumb. The stuff I'm into. Monika smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye. If you like it, then it's not dumb. Oh, except for me! Sayori, you're not dumb either. What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that it's literature, after all. Natsuki stands up. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to like me just for that. Whoa, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga, so I hope you're ready. Cute! A week had passed since Natsuki returned to the Literature Club. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Oh, there was Fantasy Day then! As another meeting draws to a close, Monika approaches Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything? Me? Not particularly. Why? Oh, there was just something that I wanted to show you, if you had a few minutes. Sure, what is it? It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room? The music room? Why? Well, you'll see. So she was Oh, the music room is so pretty. I love it. Oh, and there's a big piano in it. Oh, I wish I had something like that. Nice. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see this. I don't know why. I mean, I'm sorry. Okay. You know, I was thinking back. When the club was just me and Sayori, we would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We cared a lot about it being a place where people could express themselves. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed myself, more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that. Because you really taught me a lot about myself. Like, things that I was probably always too stubborn to admit. Oh, come on, you can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. I just, brought a bunch of manga and then I got fussy when I didn't have my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. No, I honestly needed it. If you didn't express that when you were hurt, I would never have realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. You hear that, children? It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to just brush it off. And it makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am. I get that. And those quote-unquote friends are not your friends. And you shouldn't have to settle for it just because there's apparently no one around you that respects that. You know, just a tip. Not just for her, because she's a fictional character after all, but just putting that out there in the world. You shouldn't have to settle to change or try to be someone else just to please everyone. It's okay to be you. It's something that doesn't come naturally, especially if you've been told off or pushed away in the past a bunch of times for that, but it's a truth that it's hard to accept, but that you have to accept about yourself. That it's okay to be you, and there's nothing wrong with you. Everyone has flaws, but that doesn't make you a bad person necessarily. Of course, then there's being a jerk, but that's different. Anyway, before I lose my train of thought, I'm just gonna continue. As Monika listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her, and how naturally they did so. How long has she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others? I could only wish I was as strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm always trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's a hint of contention, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself. That's all you needed to do. Also, there's something else. Monika takes a breath. The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. What? You? What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry, I think I just felt kind of embarrassed to admit it after I gave you such a hard time about it. I can't believe you, of all people, were reading manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. But I mean, one of the characters was in a literature club. What are the chances, right? You were reading Parfait Girls? Wow, you have good taste. Just one volume. And I kind of just picked it out randomly. Well, you've got good intuition then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think it was kind of weird fate. Some kind of weird fate. Because the character isn't just in a literature club. She also plays piano. It's just weird because I've always wanted to learn piano. She was like the perfect person that I always wish I was. If I just did what I wanted instead of always second guessing myself. Monika walks over to the piano and sits down. I always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself. The parts that will impress people or make them like me more. But after you joined the club, I really realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allows us to share emotions. And I just felt like I wanted to show you this. Because if it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing. Hey, I think the credit for that one goes to Perfect Girls, not me. No. Well, maybe it's true that Perfect Girls put the thought into my head. But it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day? I imagine a future where I can be with you. Because, you know, you just make me feel like if I want to do something, I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't been practicing for very long. And I'm really not good at it yet, like, at all. But I wrote the song for the club. And I worked really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but, well, yeah. I didn't think I would enjoy this story as much as I did. Maybe I didn't really like it in part 1, but part 2, man, just hits home. Dun, 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 dun. And we still have 3 more stories left, which is interesting. Dun, 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 dun. And we're making like a recap of everyone's story so far. And it's nice. Then I wonder, like, I know the rest of the stories explore the rest of the dynamics, because on this, like, first 3, it was like the prologue, I guess, you know, Monika meeting everyone, and how the Literature Club formed, and how she, no, it's not the word, like, got along, how she, I guess, like, how the relationships formed, and how she behaves with everyone, like, which each individual girl. And that's really nice. And it makes the ending even more bittersweet, because she really did care. I don't know if at this point she was already self-aware of this being a game and all that, but she ruined everything for a dude that she didn't even, like, know properly. And then she just had to disappear because she broke everything. And that's really bittersweet, and I love it and I hate it at the same time, because I love angst. I'm so sorry. Man. Ah. If only the player hadn't entered the game. Okay, anyway. That's all. That was so good. It was? I mean, yeah. Yeah, you're kidding? You're like already a pro. Not even close. Does the song have a name? You said it was about the club, so... yeah. It's called My Song, Your Note. Because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me, it should be about everyone. And it's all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. I would never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful. And kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. It makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things, and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So, yeah. I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was just being really immature. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. It's fine. I'm past it too. I think we're already even. But it's really sweet that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we're even as long as you let me keep my manga in the club room. You did admit that it's a form of literature. You totally can't take that back now. You got me. That closet's all yours. I'll tell you what. I'll bring in a little something for the club tomorrow. I want to do something nice in return. What kind of little something? Well, you'll see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. She probably brought cupcakes. The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. Cute! I really love that. Do we now have the song? Where is it? Oh, there it is. And some other ones. Oh, so we had already unlocked it before. Now this is just a piano version. Interesting. What new pictures? I mean, this new background. Oh, that's cute. And this new background. Oh, that's cute too. And I probably like a new CG, yeah. And this one. I love this one. I kind of do want to set it as the wallpaper. I love that. I love that classroom. I really want. And there's a microphone in here. This is my perfect classroom. I love it. Anyway. And I think that's about it. Yeah. Okay. Then on the mail, which I still haven't quite figured out how this works. As a reminder to help guide our data collection, any analysis is performed should be confused in answering some of these main questions. How does granting elevated access to the VM affect a person's emotional state? How does granting elevated access to the VM affect a person's values and goals? How does someone effectively navigate and experiment with their ability to change the contents of their VM? I'm guessing this is like... I don't know. Anyway, how is elevated access being weaponized? What actions and volumes most contribute to the destruction of the universe? Most importantly, how might your observations apply to our own universe? Bonus, how can we present this to upper management as an operation that benefits the company? Unrelated note, whoever changed the color scheme of the desktop to pink, can you please change it back? It's unprofessional and it runs the risk of drying eyes. Interesting. Maybe one day I'll look up the lore for this because I actually don't know. I know there was a bunch of like hidden files for this like something else in the original game. But in this one, I don't know how the files work anymore. So we are just gonna skip through that. But maybe I'll look it up in the future. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to balance. We might just do this one like complete and then leave the other two for the last stream, I guess. Oh no, I have to do her voice. Okay, hold up. Natsuki! While Natsuki is messing with the orientation of her manga in the close-up shelves, Sayori approaches from behind and pulls her into an embrace. What? Hi! Hi. The Literature Club has been in full swing since Natsuki joined. Including her, the club is now comprised of 4 members: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monika. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Natsuki was first and shared her passion for manga. Then Sayori shared her love for poetry, as well as how she goes about writing it herself. Monika, who has multiple literary interests, decided to focus her day on short stories. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy with a little help and encouragement from Sayori. After the week was spent on their presentations, Monika decided to give the club members this next week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Sayori, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather excited to begin her journey into Natsuki's manga collection. I want to read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Well, that depends on the kind of stuff you like. I mean, there's like romance, drama, comedy, mystery. I like all those things. Sayori reaches out and pulls a random book from the shelf and inspects the cover. Shouldn't this girl be wearing more clothes? You wouldn't like that one? In a panic, Natsuki snatches the book from Sayori's hand and replaces it on the shelf in a less conspicuous location. Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's just start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good until like a few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask for someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're already really into manga. I could handle it. I did with Yuri's book at least. Well, I'm more considerate than that, although I'm kind of impressed at your attention span if you put that much effort into her books. No, I have the attention span of a donut. Oh my god. But I love my friends, and I can do anything if it's for them. Well, okay then. Let's pick you something that even donuts can read. I didn't say it was a donut, I just said I had the attention span of one. Oh, were you just trying to call me sweet? You're so cute. No? How did you get to that conclusion? And don't call me that. A donut? Cute. Oh, how come? I just don't like it. I don't need a reason. Natsuki yanks the book from the shelf and closes the closet doors. If someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to hurt you. Sorry. It wasn't you. Natsuki shakes her head while pulling a second chair over to her desk. I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get angry all of a sudden. Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles. You're like, well, a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you. I still learned a valuable lesson. Sayori speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving the unexpected compliment. Well, anyway, here's the book, so just start it whenever you feel like it. What's it about? Well, it's like a comedy, and there's romance too, obviously. Sayori looks at the title. It's called Love is Another Word for Luck. It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guys, and then you find out like... Well, you should just read it. But you have to tell me what you think. I can already guess who you're gonna ship yourself with. It would be so funny if I'm right. Oh no. Maybe this is... I am Natsuki. Oh, I do this with my friends. I make them get into the stuff that I like, and then I try to guess who their favorite characters are. Oh no! Alright. Ship! I don't get it. Never mind. Let's not worry about that yet. Yeah, you have to teach her the lingo. If not, she's not gonna understand. Oh no, this is just me. This is just what I do. Just make sure you tell me what you think. Oh, okay. I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too. Oh, yeah, I guess. But you don't want to finish this first? Yeah, but we could do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry, then I won't make you or anything. No, it's just... Well, never mind. We can worry about it tomorrow. After the club meeting ends, and Natsuki and Yuri leave, Monika strikes up a conversation with Sayori. I see you got Natsuki to share some of her manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk. She's so... I'm not sure if she meant I can't say that to her, or if it's just I can't say it at all. Say what? Nothing. I am a woman of respect. But Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh, I said it. What's about that? I don't know. But you know, there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki actually doesn't like me very much. Oh, that's ridiculous. How come you feel that way? Well, I mean, just little signs, like how she only says hi to me after I say hi to her first. And it feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff she likes. She just seems dismissive a lot. She was like that when I brought up poetry. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, you know? Maybe. My stupid head is just making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that. It's okay. Try not to worry so much. Everything will be great. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help. You're the best. Sayori gives Monika a quick hug. Well, I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and I wanna get close to her. You got this. Alright. After the next club meeting starts, Sayori is the last one in as usual. Trotting into the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet reading what must be manga. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself down right next to Natsuki. Hello there. Hi. What you reading? Can I read with you? Natsuki pulls the book away from Sayori. You can't just start in the middle, there are spoilers. Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? Sorry, I was just curious. Well, anyway, I've been waiting forever for this volume to come out, and it just came out yesterday, so... Oh, that's exciting. Well, I'll let you read it then. Can I sit next to you though? Sure. Sayori plops herself down next to Natsuki, then pulls out a blank sheet of paper. Natsuki reads in silence, except for the periodic flutter of a page being released from beneath her thumb. From Sayori's side, only the light tapping noises of her pen meeting the paper can be heard. Time passes. Sayori's paper is filled with scribbles and the margins are lined with stick figures. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book. Did you finish? No, but it's a good stopping point. My head is swimming. I need a break. Natsuki stretches her arms. Aren't you bored? No, I was writing. Oh, I saw all the stick figures and thought you were just bored. I just draw those when I'm thinking or waiting for inspiration. I made friends with them all. This one is sad because she thinks the night sky is pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public without everyone thinking she's a weirdo. And this one has problems with his back, but the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him. What the heck? You're the weirdo. Wanna read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess. Sayori slides the paper over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads through the poem, she furrows her eyebrows. She slides the paper back over to Sayori. Don't you ever just feel weird sharing all your thoughts and feelings like that? I mean, your poems are like really emotional. Is that bad? Well, no, it was just an observation. I think people can get closer to each other if they find ways of expressing their feelings. Well, Natsuki begins to protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words. Doesn't that depend more on the kind of friends you have? I don't know. I don't know. To each their own, but I've never met anyone I'd feel comfortable sharing my poems with. Not that it's you, it's just how I am, so... You write poems? You never told me that. I just thought you wrote other stuff. Yeah, that too, but... You should... I mean, would you ever want to share? Like I said, I don't do that. But... Can we talk about something else? I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It just makes me uncomfortable. I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. I should continue the book you gave me, since I didn't get very far yet. Sure. Over the next few days, Sayori begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with an unwavering enthusiasm. It's Natsuki! Natsuki! Hi, Natsuki! And At the end of one club meeting, Monika, who has become rather invested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts an innocuous conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. It's cool that you've been finding time to spend with Sayori. She was pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you. Yeah, I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right? Yeah, mostly. Natsuki glances over her shoulder, but doesn't reply further. What's on your mind? Nothing. I don't talk about people behind their backs. Oh. Natsuki falls silent, but she just fidgets instead of getting back to what she was doing, as though she wants to say more. It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their back. I guess. I just hate when people talk about me behind my back, so I'm better than to do it to others. Monika shares a bright smile. You're really considerate. Thanks, I guess, but it doesn't feel like it. You can trust me. Natsuki stands in silence for a moment, still fidgeting. I just feel smothered sometimes. I'm not used to someone being like all over me right after we met. I mean, it's fun to hang out with her, but I just have no control over the pace. I can't just meet someone and instantly become best friends with them and, like, share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. It's fine. Why would you have? I know, I just feel bad about it. I know Sayori, so I should have realized. Monika navigates through her tinge of guilt, which has surfaced mainly due to her being the one who previously encouraged Sayori's behavior. Despite not knowing the situation, Monika can't help but feel a little responsible. Do you want me to talk to her about it? No, I wouldn't like that. Well, I could like divert her to another club activity for you or something. No way, that would be so underhanded and mean. Sorry, I didn't think that went through. Besides, just because I complain about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problems for me. True. I'm sorry. I guess I just instinctively want to try to solve problems, even if I haven't been invited to. It's fine. I would talk to Sayori about it, but it would make things really weird between us. I feel like it would make her just constantly be afraid that she's bothering me. I don't know how to just keep things natural. Well, I think you do a good job expressing all your feelings. If you do agree to her, she would totally understand. Sayori really wants to be the best she can be for other people. I think she would actually be happy that you want to improve your friendship with her. Maybe. It just feels so dumb. Talking to someone about how to be friends with them is just weird and not cool. Monika shrugs. It's the Literature Club. Then she mumbles through a stifled laugh. It's not the cool club. Hey! Sorry, that just tickled me for some reason. Look, I know that you're kind of in a thought spot, and that it's hard for you to really express yourself. But you've really demonstrated to me that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you'll find the right thing to do. Well, Natsuki instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so. Thanks. Natsuki gathers her things, then she finishes her thought in a mumble. And I'm still glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes. Monika smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation, but Monika knew what she meant. It made Monika feel everything really was going to be okay. Okay, part 2. Yes. It's lunchtime. Sayori, who usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. The clamor and bustle of the students is run by Sayori's impeccable skill of zoning out. However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. Hey, that's Natsuki! I never run into the other club members around the school. Natsuki! Sayori stands on her tiptoes and waves. Natsuki, who's busy walking and chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sayori at first. Then she glances over Sayori's direction. Sayori waves enthusiastically. Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner. Hey! She definitely saw me. Ooh. Monika is the first to arrive to the club meeting, then Natsuki. Sayori, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki already inside, is unable to work up enough courage to enter. Natsuki's been so distant with me. I was stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. She only got excited because she got to share her manga. But aside from that, she doesn't even like me. I should just go home today. Sorry, but do you plan on going inside? No. Why? I'm sulking. Oh. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you. Excuse me. No, don't leave me! I'll stay here then. I don't want to go in. I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I saw her at lunch today, so I waved and called out to her, but instead of saying hi, she just ran away from me. Really? Not bad. Hey! I'm sorry, that was a joke. It just sounded like something stupid I would do, from anxiety. From anxiety? Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself. Oh. Well, that makes sense based on the person you are. But Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. I thought we were friends. But it feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself more, instead of get closer. It makes me feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga, but she doesn't actually want to be friends with me. Well, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here. Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her? No, she was just talking with her friends. With her friends? Yuri pauses for a moment. How do I put this? Sayori, you're very fond of your friends, right? You always want to be spending time with them. Of course! I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best parts of my day are always with my friends. Besides that, I really hate being alone, so... You hate being alone? Sayori nods. We're very different people. I cherish my time alone. I wouldn't trade it for anything. So I think... Well, if I was trying to have alone time, and it was being threatened with an interruption, then... It just would not make me very happy. Yeah, but it doesn't have to do with Natsuki. She was already with her friends, not trying to be alone or anything. No, I think it's similar. Well, we're all friends in the club. But we have our own lives outside the club as well. If you think about it, making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together. But the capacity at which each person is ready to do that might be different. There are friends who just like to have fun together, and others who talk every day and share every detail of their lives with each other. I think when establishing a friendship, it's important to consider the comfort level of the other person. I mean, we don't really know much about Natsuki's life outside the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace, rather than just jump headfirst into a new commitment. I never thought about it that way, but that's very true actually, Yuri. That's really true. Huh. But that means I really was bothering her? I just really wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one. I mean, she could have just waved back and be like, I'm kind of busy right now, but just waved back. She didn't have to ignore her. But I get that, you do it from a place of anxiety. Yeah, okay. Was I actually hurting her? I don't know. I'm sorry. My insight was really only based on what I understand about my own needs. And Natsuki and I are completely different, so... Why was I so selfish? Even if all that is true, then it still means I hurt her. I think I messed up. Yuri, with you I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you.
But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki because she already seemed really social. I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance. Now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. How could I let myself do this?
Sayori? I think that... Well, there was one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head being different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump to the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. So, I think if we were to realistically consider the situation and how it would cause someone to feel, I'm bad at this. I'm sorry. You're a lot better than me at things like comforting and reassuring people.
Suddenly, Sayori gives Yuri a gentle hug. You're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for burdening you with this. You're trying so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart.
It's not a burden. I enjoy listening to others. And my friends deserve happiness. Sayori beams.
Well, I think I'm gonna give Natsuki some space. She should do what she wants. And if she does still want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs. And I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's best. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. It makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it up to her by trying to make her happy. But that's not what she needs. I just have to tell myself that. It hurts, but I guess it means I still need to grow. I really want to grow as a person. If it's to be better for my friends, I want that.
That's very mature of you, Sayori.
I'm mature.
Sayori hops up and down on her toes. So, does that mean you'll be going home after all? Sayori shakes her head.
I need to be here to show her that I respect her space. I'll just spend the club by myself today.
Yuri nods in understanding.
You can go in first.
Okay. You're blocking the door.
Oh!
Sayori steps aside.
By the way,
before Yuri enters the club room, Sayori interjects.
You said that you and Natsuki are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. I think you're actually really similar in a lot of ways.
Yuri smiles and shakes her head. Sayori, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes.
I mean, she's not wrong, she's actually right, and I'm starting to realize that I'm a lot like the two of you, and that's giving me...
that's giving me a bit of anxiety. Not gonna lie. After a moment, Sayori follows. Did I say Sayori earlier? Instead of like Sayori? Sayori. Sayori. Anyway, the club room is quiet. When Sayori walks in, Natsuki glances in her direction. Sayori smiles and gives Natsuki a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. Sayori decides it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. However, it looks like Natsuki isn't reading today. She has a sheet of paper in front of her and is tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it. Oh, are we writing today? Monika speaks in a quiet voice. Unwilling to disturb the peace of the clubroom, she kneels down at Natsuki's desk.
Hey!
Natsuki pulls the sheet closer to her and covers it with her arms.
Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Whatever. I just wanted to see how everything was going. It's fine.
Natsuki replies dismissively. She glances over at Sayori, who is focused on her manga. Monika follows Natsuki's gaze.
I think she's mad at me. How come? I'm busy right now. Ask me later.
Monika falls silent. Natsuki looks back down at her paper. She inches her hand away from the top margin, allowing Monika to see. It says, to Sayori. Understanding, Monika smiles. She places a hand on Natsuki's shoulder and whispers softly, I'm proud of you. Cute. Natsuki looks away, but makes no motion to remove Monika's hand. Monika gives Natsuki's shoulder a quick squeeze before standing back up and pulling away. The end of the club meeting passes. Yuri has already departed. So has Monika, after checking on Sayori and Natsuki to ensure they wouldn't stay too late. Sayori was determined to finish her manga volume before heading out, since the end was approaching. However, with Natsuki also staying late for an unknown reason, a silent tension hangs in the air. After finishing the volume, Sayori brings it to the closet to put it away. She slides it back on the shelf while Natsuki watches. Then Natsuki gets up and pulls it back out in order to return it to its proper location.
Sorry. I didn't know where it's supposed to go.
It's fine. The two fall silent again, avoiding eye contact. They both look like they're about to say something, but neither can break the silence. A moment passes.
Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow.
Sayori turns to hide her pain expression, then walks away from the closet. If there was any proof Natsuki no longer wanted to be friends, this was it. Defeated, Sayori carries herself out of the clubroom. Once in the hallway, Sayori takes a deep breath and hears her palms against her cheeks to clear her head a little. Suddenly Natsuki's stammering voice calls from behind. Natsuki? Startled, Sayori turns back around to face Natsuki. Natsuki fidgets and anxiously continues with a shaking voice. I have a lot of things to say.
Me too. But you go first.
Natsuki bites her lip and can't stay still.
Well, first of all,
she cuts herself short, struggling to continue. Trying to force the words out, she stamps her foot and hops up and down a little. I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch, and I'm sorry for just being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to I'm not good with things that make me uncomfortable, especially when it comes to like feelings and stuff. So, face burning, Natsuki claims up again. Instead of continuing, she simply holds up a sheet of paper for Sayori to take. The best place in the world. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines and it makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It has all my treasures, all my books, my collections, my memories. All of my dreams were born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all my secrets, all my failures, my fears, my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break at the slightest touch. But it's still the best place in the world. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I raise my arms against the loose hinges. Please, don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture. An eye peeks through the keyhole and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them to put them away. To see them again. I have so much to do and I'm scared. I'm not ready. But it's still my favorite place. I still want to share it. However long it takes, if you wait patiently, I'll eventually open the door and I'll show you the best place in the world. My heart. Gosh darn it, why? Why is Natsuki so relatable? Oh. I adore this. This is such... I love it. It does hit home for me. I'll show you the best place in the world. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it.
It's a poem. But I thought, well, I suck it up so that I could work things out with you. So just be happy about it. Please?
Sayori smiles deeply from the bottom of her heart.
I'm happier than I could express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chance to get closer to you that I forgot to think about what you wanted. And that we probably have different ways we like to make friends. About like the friendship stuff. I mean, it's okay. I understand, so you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. Your poem did a good job. So don't force yourself if you're not ready yet, okay? Natsuki nods. You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault, and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty and wanted to give you space. I was thinking it's silly that I just approach you all the time and that I should just let you approach me when you want to. Just whatever makes you comfortable. I'll respect that from now on. Friendships should always start with those things. With the right balance. Natsuki nods again. One thing about that... Well, I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just want it to be balanced, like you said. Sayori nods. I understand. We'll make sure of that together then. Well, anyway, now that the two of them have found common ground, Natsuki finds it easier to speak more freely again. I'm not gonna be like sharing my poems all the time now, or anything like that, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to do once in a while, only the best ones. So you better like them, because otherwise I might change my mind. I like anything you do, Natsuki. I was just saying. More importantly, I have to tell you about my new boyfriend. Huh? Oh, from the manga. Wait, I need to guess who it is. You definitely won't be able to guess. The two walk down the hallway together. Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to save the last two chapters so I could see your reaction to the big reveal. Oh, you wanted to enjoy it with me. That's so cute. Oh, shush. Natsuki's just me for real. Oh no. I love it and I hate it. I do have time for another one though. I don't know. Because I don't want, like, if I do another one, then there's only going to be one left. And I don't want to do, like, a short stream dedicated to that single one. I really can't believe we got through two of them. Well, technically 1.5 of them in, like, an hour. Ooh, I really want to do reflection, but I don't know. Let's see the pictures and the new music first, and then we'll think about it. New wallpaper. Cute. And another one. Oh, cute. Oh, so I'm guessing that with the other two, we're gonna unlock a new Yuri one. And of course, Sayori's, but Yuri. I want a new one for Yuri, I'm sorry. Because Monika's, like, this one is really, really cute. So I just want one like that for Yuri. And we also have these, which are like the equivalents of these other ones. And of course, Sayori would get hers as well. This one's really cute. And I like this one a lot, actually. But I prefer to put, like, pictures that have all 4 of them in the background. And this, I'm gonna treasure this, like, forever. This really hit my heart. This poem really hit, like, home for me, and I'm gonna treasure it. Okay, this is new. A poem from Natsuki distributed at special events in the past. Acquire all of Natsuki's other poems. Ooh, so now we have all of Natsuki's poems. But okay, I'm gonna check it out in a second. I named my pen The Expression Express. My feelings aboard with a ticket to you. No room for stammers, no lies, no extra stops, no compromise. Station screaming by, attendant saying hi. One ticket to you, please and thank you. Take a headphone and dose. No. I choke. No bumps in the rails, just stomps in my heart, and loops in my letters, and clouds in the sky, and dreams in your eyes. Hey, wake up. The train has arrived. Expression express destination you. Destination you.
Choo choo. Okay, that's corny, but I'll take it. So we've unlocked all the poems? Question mark? Because there are no more spaces left here. Oh. Because I'm pretty sure there used to be one about Papa from Natsuki. But I don't remember seeing it. And this is her handwriting, so... Huh. Yeah, no, there isn't. Because these are Monika's. That's the special letter at the end. This is Sayori's. Natsuki, Yuri's, and Monika's. So, yep. And we're missing like another 4 of these, but I'm guessing they're from like the rest of the other 2 stories, and maybe like extras for getting everything. And all these, I don't know how to unlock them. I mean, I'm guessing like I would have to like replay the game a bunch of times to get maybe these, because these appear at random, but yep. And these are all special, so I also need to like... This is probably gonna be in the next side story or the last one. And the promo ones, I also don't know how to get them. But maybe one day. Not on stream though. That would probably be off stream because I've already played this game too much on stream. What's the new song? Dear Sunshine. Is it? I don't know. No. I think it's this one. I don't know, but it's cute. I like this soundtrack. So now we only have these 2 left. Reflection and Self-Love, which is Monika and Yuri, which we haven't explored yet, and the dreaded but awaited conflict between Yuri and Natsuki because they're similar and they don't want to admit it. So I'm gonna leave those for next stream to make like the official last stream, the ending, with these 2 stories. And that's how we're gonna wrap up this game. Yep. Yeah, I think that's gonna... Because I do have time for another one, but I don't want to like just leave one for the last stream of Doki Doki. So, yep. So anyway, that was Doki Doki for today. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry about my voice. It's still a bit rough. Like, it doesn't hurt for me to talk or anything. It's just, it sounds odd because I still sound sick, even though I no longer feel sick. And it's a bit on the lower end, so it's a bit hard for me to like go into my usual, I guess, not range, but like the way I normally speak. But it doesn't hurt or anything. So yeah, that was why I had a bit of trouble doing Sayori's voice right now. But it's getting better. I should be fine by like Tuesday at latest. And back to normal with my voice. And there's already a new cover up. It went out earlier today instead of yesterday because I had stuff to catch up on too. But I hope you guys enjoy it. It's Kickback. It's the opening from Chainsaw Man, which I haven't watched, but I've heard it's pretty good. I just like the song before like properly knowing about the anime. I mean, I had listened to it before and I liked it, so I thought I want to cover it, and it's been in my desktop for a while, and I was planning to release it like mid-March or something like that, but then this whole thing happened with where I got the vid again and all that, and I couldn't record the song that I wanted to sing for this week, so I went ahead and posted it, and I have already planned what I'm gonna post for next week. So yeah, Kaguya-sama covers are gonna have to wait a bit, but they're gonna come eventually. So yeah. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm still figuring out if I'm gonna stream on Wednesday or not. Not because of my health issues, but because I didn't realize I already had something else planned for the day, like IRL, and I need to see if I move it like up on, like I'm gonna do it in the morning rather than on the evening, or if I'm gonna move it like do it like maybe Tuesday, or just change like postpone it until like next or week or the following. So I'm gonna figure that one out, and I'll let you know through a community post. Most likely I'll just move up like the hour of the stream, and maybe you guys won't be able to catch it live because it's gonna be pretty early for some people, but I'll check it out and then I'll let you guys know on a community post. So yeah, and with that, oh, and after that there's not gonna be a stream on Saturday because I'm gonna be busy with show weekend for the musical I've mentioned before that I'm in. It's this weekend are the shows, so I need to be there almost the entire day, so I'm not gonna be able to stream during the weekend. That's why I was planning to do one midweek, and then everything happened this week. But yeah, so I'll let you guys know on that. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for being here with me. I hope you had fun. I did have fun and got emotional along the way. And I just really love this game. I'm gonna be sad to like finish it next week, but it's about time we finish it. So yeah, I mean next time. I don't know, next week. Next time. So with that, I'll be seeing you. Oh my god, my voice. Midweek probably. If not, I'll be posting a cover on Saturday regardless of me being on show day and all that. So yeah, have a good one. Okay, bye. Hold up, there you go. Bye. Love you guys. Bye.